Hey everybody, I'm Natalie Pasquarello, and this is News 4 Now for Tuesday, January 29th. First up, let's talk about your forecast. The rain, the snow, falling across most of our area right now, and it doesn't look like it's going to let up until late tonight. In the city, we'll only get a dusting. It's the same story for most of the suburbs close to the 5 boroughs, but the higher the elevation is, the more snow you'll see. Parts of the Catskills could even see up to 8 inches. The winter weather will move out overnight, but then get ready. The temps will start to drop. Thursday, there's a potential for a record-breaking Arctic blast. In other news, just a horrible story out of Midtown Manhattan. A young mother died after falling down subway stairs while carrying her daughter in a stroller. It happened at the 7th Avenue BDE station around 8 o'clock on Monday night. 22-year-old Malaysia Guzman was in the city visiting family with her 1-year-old child named Riley. The station is one of hundreds without elevators. Guzman was rushed to a hospital. Tragically, though, the Connecticut mom didn't make it. Her daughter is okay.
Thank everybody for their prayers, because we definitely do need it.
After 10 weeks of testimony, jurors will hear closing arguments in the drug trafficking trial for Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. El Chapo's lawyers questioned only one witness today and then rested their defense this morning. Then jurors were sent home for the day. They'll hear closing arguments tomorrow and Thursday. Deliberations could begin as early as Friday. On Long Island, a teenager is now facing charges after this all-out brawl on a high school basketball court. It happened right after a game between Wyandanch and Mount Sinai last night. One parent told us it went on for 30 to 40 minutes. Police say as many as 20 people were involved. Now, it's not clear what led to the fight, but according to district officials, none of the teens was on the team. A 14-year-old boy was arrested for allegedly punching a police officer.
You actually think some of them would have some type of common sense to know, like, that's not the type of environment for that to happen?
Finally, the star of the hit series Empire is in the hospital after a disturbing attack in Chicago. Authorities say actor Jussie Smollett had just gotten into town from New York when he was attacked by 2 men early this morning. Sources say the men hurled racist and homophobic slurs, wrapped a rope around his neck, and poured bleach on him. The men then took off. Smollett, who is openly gay, is best known for playing Jamal Lyon on the show Empire. Police are investigating the attack as a hate crime. That's all for News 4 Now. Keep on watching, though, to see how one local teenager scored the title role in one of Broadway's biggest hits. I'm Natalie Pasquarello. Thanks for checking in.
It's been 5 years and I'm ready. Get the sparklers and confetti.
Once you're on stage, it feels right.
You could say Andrew Barth Feldman caught the theater bug at a young age. He saw his first show, Beauty and the Beast, at just 3 years old. 5 years later, he stepped on the stage for the first time.
I loved the idea of living in another world so much that I think it just really clicked in my head to do theater.
I like Broadway once a year, but I love Betsy.
The high school junior's raw talent landed him a coveted spot at the National High School Musical Theater Awards last summer. He wowed the judges with this song from Honeymoon in Vegas, taking home the top prize of Best Performance by an Actor.
It was beyond anything I had ever imagined.
Or so he thought. Producers of the big Broadway hit Dear Evan Hansen were in the audience for the Jimmy Awards and invited Andrew to try out for the lead role.
It was sort of like, nothing will come of it, but it's cool that they are asking me.
A few days later, he got the call. Andrew will be the youngest Evan Hansen to ever play the part. His teachers and friends at his school in Woodmere elated.
Knowing Andrew and knowing how he feels about theater and how he feels about this particular show and this particular role and what it means to him, it's incredible.
When he's determined to do something, he will always be good at it.
And while his life is about to change when he steps on the stage Wednesday night, Andrew hopes you'll be seeing a lot more of him in the future.
I just want to do theater forever.
In Midtown, Jumio Labanji, News 4 New York.